If it has been absolutely freezing where you live, like it has been here in Alaska, then you might be like me and dreaming about summertime. My dreaming about summertime is what inspired this video today. I wanted to start prepping some MRE freeze-dried meals so that we can use them for camping trips here in Alaska this coming summer, and I cannot wait for that. Let's see how this one turns out together. So I have my chili mac simmering away here in my pot. I'm gonna let it simmer for about 30 minutes just for all the spices and things like that to incorporate together. This recipe, I did a copycat of an MRE, which I found was called chili mac. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but I basically made a simple chili recipe, added some macaroni noodles to it. That'll just help beef it up and make it a little more filling for when we are eating it on like a camping trip or something like that. That's my thoughts. I would also like to serve it with like cheese and sour cream, would be delicious. But I am not putting cheese in the recipe itself. That would be an after thing. While I'm waiting for this to cook, I am gonna whip up myself a Ninja Creami ice cream. This one I've already had prepped in the freezer, which was basically just like orange juice and vanilla protein powder. I can't remember what else I put in, but I'm hoping for a delicious orangey, vanilla-y treat. I'm gonna whip it up in my Ninja Creami, and I will show you how it turns out when it's done. I just finished my last respin on here. Let's see. Look how beautiful that looks. Okay, we gotta try this. Dun, dun, dun. I didn't add in any mix-ins or anything. Do you see that awesome texture? Okay, I hope it's as good as it looks. This is divine. How's the ice cream, Wesley?
Yummy.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Wesley approved?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I've taken a break from my ice cream and gonna get the chili mac onto my trays. Let me show you how I have them set up. I have my 4 trays. These are silicone tray mats that I purchased off of Amazon. I really like to use them. I like to use them on something like this because when the food comes out of the freeze dryer, it's just really easy to lift it out and for you to get it into your bags. They're definitely not something that's required. You can freeze dry straight on the tray, but this just helps. I will link these on Amazon. The other item I'm going to be using are my Harvest Right tray lids. These snap on top of your tray, and I'm going to be able to stack my trays up with that afterwards to get them in the freezer. These come from Harvest Right website. I have that linked in the video description also. Here are my 4 trays. I love the tray lids because you can stack up your trays and carry them to wherever you need to go. My freeze dryer is in my basement, so I really love having these that I can carry them all in one go if I need to. As you probably saw on my video, there was extra space on my trays. I could have fit more, but this is how much I made in this batch. This amount of chili mac should feed my family for 2 meals, so that's awesome. My plan. I am going to put these in the freezer tonight and have them freeze. Tomorrow, I am going to put them in the freeze dryer. I'm just hoping for a shorter run in the freeze dryer so it doesn't have to do as much work. When you pre-freeze, it just helps speed the process along a little bit. So I am going to go, I hear my kids upstairs. They are working on showers and bedtime. I'm gonna go get my kiddos in bed, get myself in bed, and I will catch you guys tomorrow at the freeze dryer, and I'll let you know the settings and stuff that we're gonna use to freeze dry our chili mac. Let's get our freeze dryer going. I am gonna go into, sorry, trying to get rid of the glare. Customize, and I always hit reset to go to my standard settings. The only thing different I do is add like 7 or 8 hours on my extra dry time. Hit save, hit start. I add those extra hours for in case the freeze dryer ends in the middle of the night or something, it'll just continue to dry the food. Sometimes the machine senses that the food is dried when it's not completely fully dried all the way through. And so that's why if I'm not gonna be awake during the day to check it, it'll just keep drying in the night, and extra drying on your food isn't gonna hurt it. So that's our plan. We wait a 15-minute cool down period, and then I can load up our chili mac meal. I've got my frozen trays out. These are cold. I'm gonna set them down over here. Here is a peek how they look now that they are all frozen. And it is time to load these babies up. These are all loaded up. I will let you know how long they take. I am expecting them to be done sometime tomorrow. If I am motivating you to make your own camping meals and you want a freeze dryer, check out the link in the video description below. That is where you can check out the different types of freeze dryers that they have, the sizes and everything. Just for your information, mine is a size medium. Those are the medium trays. The new Harbor Strike Pro has 5 trays, so you can even get one more tray of food in your freeze drying run than what I get. So those ones are awesome. If you have any questions about freeze dryers, drop them in the comments below. Happy to help you there if you have any questions. I gotta head out to the school. If you don't know, I am a building substitute teacher at my kids' elementary school. I got to sub my little kindergartners class yesterday, and it was so much fun. I was expecting it to be a lot harder than it was. It went great. The kids are so cute and so sweet, and for the most part, it went good. Kindergarten teachers are angels sent from heaven, that's for sure. Okay, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We are back. Our freeze dryer is finished. We are at 32 hours and it has done its full extra dry cycle, actually like a cycle and a half. So the machine sensed it was done at around 24 hours. It has been going extra because I was gone working at the school today, and so I just increased my dry time until I was home to get it out of the freeze dryer. So I'm ready to get it out. So as you can see, all of the moisture has been removed from our food on the trays, and it just breaks apart and is perfectly nice and dried and ready to be packaged up. I think that each tray is about 2 servings of food. So what I am going to do is, if they fit properly, put 1 tray's worth of food in each of my Mylar bags so that I know 1 bag will be about 2 servings. I mean, it's all based on how hungry you are, but that's just kind of what I'm going to base it off of. And I'm going to save some to the side in a jar for us to reconstitute and see how it turns out when you actually rehydrate it and want to eat it. So I've got my 4 bags here, and you can see I've just written on here what the item is, chili mac, the month and year, and that it's about 2 servings. So now I've got 4 of these to go in my food storage. I can use these for emergency meals, but what I really want them for is for camping meals. Freeze-dried food is perfect for camping because it is so light. You can pack 2 meals worth of food like this in a pack, and it hardly weighs anything. So if you are like a backpacker or a hiker or someone who likes to spend a lot of time outdoors, freeze-dried food is amazing because all you got to do is add hot water to it and you can have a hot, tasty, homemade meal. That is awesome. I'm dreaming of summer and all of the hopefully fun camping trips that we are going to do here in Alaska. There's so much to see here. We've been here for almost 2 years and we've only seen like this much of the state of Alaska. So I'm hoping to do some traveling this summer, see lots of amazing cool places, and definitely utilize my freeze-dried food. So I wanted to get a head start on preparing meals so we will be ready to go when summer rolls around. And now we just need to go upstairs. I'm gonna reconstitute this and see how it turns out. You know, a little taste test, if you will. So I've got my food here. I've got my hot water. I'm just gonna add it. I don't know how much to put in. I just eyeball it. I'm gonna stir it around, make sure it's all submerged. And I am gonna let it sit in here for about 10 to 15 minutes with the lid on. That'll help it just steep. And I'm gonna kind of swirl it around every few minutes or so, like so. See how this turns out. It's been about 10 minutes, so let's give it a try. Here's how it looks. It's so good. Perfectly soft, perfectly reconstituted. I was worried that maybe like the noodles wouldn't fully come back. They're fully back. The meat tastes like meat. The tomatoes taste like tomatoes. So good. This is a win in my book. Love it. Let me know if you're gonna try it. I've got a really pretty sunset out here behind me. It's about 5 o'clock here in Alaska, so we are definitely getting more daylight, and it is amazing because normally by now, the last couple months, it has been pitch black at this time of night. So yay for that. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you want to see all of the different things that I do here at DIY Freeze Dry, hit that subscribe button. If you got any questions or comments, drop those down in the comment feed down below. Happy to chat with you guys there. If you have any questions about other ideas for camping meals, or if you have any suggestions of MRE meals that you have tried that you liked that work well, please let me know. I would love your ideas, and I would love to copy them and share them on the channel for everybody to enjoy. I'm gonna go inside and get warmed up, but goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next freeze drying adventure. Bye.